Welcome to the first half of the sixth nonpartisan presidential debate. My name is Judy Frankel, moderator and founder of rightindependent.org. Today's debate is about Social Security, Medicare, and other civilian programs, and the Trans-Pacific Partnership Agreement. So, Andre, please introduce yourself and your website address. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Andre Barnett. The website address is www.andrebarnett2012.com.
And Harry?
My name is Harry Braun, and my website is braun2012.us, as in United States.
Okay, we're going to start with Andre. Would you support privatizing Social Security? Why or why not?
Well, as far as privatizing Social Security is concerned, I don't believe I would fully support privatizing all of it. I would support privatizing a portion of it. The reason being is we do need a social safety net. However, Social Security was never intended to be a full safety net for the American public. It was put in place, and it was put in place to take effect at the effective dying age of most Americans at the time. The government had thought that they could pull money in and not push money back out. However, as time has gone on, people have started to live longer. This has caused an issue for the government. That particular Ponzi scheme idea that they had way back when has kind of backfired. And now the American public is demanding that money to be paid out to them, and it's a check the government just can't afford to pay for much longer.
Okay.
So, yes, privatizing a portion, but I believe that they need to make good on the promise that they made to America.
Okay, Harry?
Well, I'm opposed to privatizing Social Security for lots of reasons. I'm not actually much for privatizing much of anything. I look at the other side of the private sector. Companies are here today and gone tomorrow. Companies are only in business to make money. They have no responsibility for taking care of anyone except their own bottom line. And there's no way, I've never seen any financial analysis ever done that shows that privatizing anything, whether it's the military or anything else, to give you an example, a privatized soldier in Iraq was earning $1,500 a day compared to a soldier that earns $50 a day. I think this is just private sector nonsense. This is just the lobbyists from corporations who are running our country into the ground. I think it's a very, very bad idea.
Rebuttal, Andre, 30 seconds.
Well, I think you need to look at one thing, and that is Americans in privatizing this would have the ability to choose where their money goes to and choose their return on investment instead of the government looking in and saying, this is where we want your money to go, and the government being able to take hold of those funds and use them at will. That is what privatizing does for Americans. And I didn't say the entire portion because I think the government needs to make do, but a small portion of the American people need to be able to effectively do what they will with their own funds.
Well, how would that be any different than having an IRA? Or, I mean, what you're saying is you're going to take a portion of their Social Security and let them have a financial planner have at it?
I think so, yes. I think that American people, and this should be before taxes are taken out, so this is pre-tax, and you have the ability to take that money and do with what you will. Now, if you want to roll it in to your Social Security, it is your choice. But I think that you should have the option of whether or not you want to take part in a privatized program.
Okay. And Harry, 30 seconds.
History has shown that just doesn't work. You're expecting people to do things they normally just aren't able to do. You're going to have millions of people suffering terribly as they are now. We don't really have much of a safety net in this country. Just look at what we're doing to the poor people. No, I think it's a terrible idea. I think we're not doing a good job at all of taking care of our public, our educational system, it's not just Social Security and healthcare. Everywhere you look, we have massive problems. Our country is going bankrupt, and the only people benefiting are big private corporations that have put all their money into derivatives.
Okay.